There's pressure put on you to, do well in these workouts, and it's fun though. I love the game. I love competing, and you put a lot of work in these last few months to see how good you are. So, you just go on those workouts and just show them what you got, and hopefully, come June 25th, everything works out. How you plan.
You initially, as I understand it, you initially entered the draft without signing with an agent.
Mm-hmm.
What changed your mind and put you felt like you just go ahead and...
No, there wasn't any changing mine. I just didn't have an agent at that point. My coaches and everyone close to me, knew that I was going in to go. It just at that point I just hadn't decided on an agent.
Who was your agent?
Arn Tellem.
Can you talk about your relationship with Wayne and what you guys have gone through all these years?
Wayne's my best friend. He's, I played with him in high school, and we've been friends, up to this point. And he's been great. He had a great career at Carolina, and it's just ironic, how we came out of high school the same year and have, are going on to the next level. The same year, both of us being McDonald's All-Americans. I'm sure that hasn't happened a lot. So, it's just crazy how that's happened. We both got the same agent. I was talking to his dad about that a few weeks ago, and how it's worked out like that, and it's just crazy.
When you all think about coming out of high school, when you think about picking a college, did the idea of both going to the same school, how that might affect you all, as opposed to going to separate schools, that ever come into discussion?
We never really talked about it together. I think ultimately we both wanted to go somewhere where we could, do our own thing and, shine at different spots. I feel like had we gone to the same school, we would have been great. But we just like different things in the schools that we chose. So, I think in the end it turned out pretty good.
You going to Duke, him going to Carolina, did that test your friendship at all?
Nah.
2-3 minutes.
If not, it just made it better, because, that could have been the best situation for us in terms of, distance, to keep a friendship. So, we play each other in the Duke-Carolina game a couple times a year, and that's it's a pretty important game. But it's more important just in terms of winning championships. It's not, you talk about bragging rights, and he probably got a little more. He's got to up on me in that term, but we're still really good friends.
Sure. How much were you all able to get together during these years? I mean, did you see him between games during the basketball season and then the off season?
Probably more during the off season, just because there's more time. During the season you're more busy.
Might get together for dinner.
Yeah. Go get something to eat. He'll come over to my apartment or something. But we know it's important to stay in touch, and it's worked out well.
You see yourself as pretty much a shooting guard in the pros?
Yeah, I think a lot of that depends on what position you can guard. I feel like I can guard the two position really well, and offensively do a lot of things that I'll have to do in the NBA.
One of the reasons I'm curious, I cover the Bobcats, and they've made it very clear, because of all those little injuries that Rajai had during the season, they've got to cover themselves. They've got to have a really solid backup shooting guard. Have you met with them yet? I just wondered if they've given you...
Yeah, I have. Coach Brown is a great guy. I've known him since I was in middle school. When he was in Philly.
Oh, yeah.
One of my best friends, Ryan Ayers, actually his dad was assistant coach with the Sixers with Coach Brown for a while. So I remember Randy Ayers.
Oh, Randy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I used to go to their practices when I was in middle school, and his kids actually go to my high school. I think his son's maybe in 8th grade now, but they go to my yeah. So I've known him for a while, and he's a great coach, and that'd be a great place for me. Knowing Raja's done a really good job there, and I feel like I could learn a lot playing with him and for Coach Brown.
Did that come up in your conversations with them? I mean, what I'm saying is they've been so open with us and saying that they can't go into next season without firming up themselves up with the two. I just wondered if that came up at all during that.
Not really. They knew that I was definitely interested in going there, but they made it clear that they need some another two guard, something just in that position, just to be stable and say it again.
Who all did you meet with?
Them, Chicago, and the Clippers.
No, I just meant was it Rod? Was it Larry? Was it all?
Coach Brown was there. They had forgetting all the names right now.
Probably Rod Higgins. Right?
Yeah, he was there, and a couple of their scouts.
When was that? When was that?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Oh, that was here.
Yeah.
Following the footsteps of his father.
It's a great thing, to know the kind of career that he's had and how much time, he's had to take out to, get me to this point, ever since I was little. And to finally be at this point where I can start my career and hopefully have a good one. I'm sure he's proud.
How much does that prepare you for the NBA career?
He's done a great job so far. I mean, just giving me advice and really just about the work that I have to put in, to be a good pro and to make this a career instead of just a couple-year thing, which happens to a lot of guys. So he's been great.